On the morning of August 29, 2025, the Wisconsin Crime Alert Network issued a statewide alert regarding a white 2007 Hyundai Santa Fe, stolen from the scene of a homicide in the town of Mazomanie, Dane County. Law enforcement agencies across the state were asked to locate and stop the vehicle if found. Around 9 a.m. the same day, an officer in the city of Marinette spotted the suspected SUV. When the driver refused to pull over, Marinette Police Chief Randy Miller initiated a high-speed pursuit through city streets. The chase quickly escalated as the Hyundai sped through populated areas, weaving dangerously between vehicles in an attempt to escape. Multiple patrol units joined the pursuit, coordinating efforts to stop the suspect before the situation could turn even more dangerous. During the chase, Marinette Police Chief Randy Miller deployed a tire deflation device. The suspect swerved to avoid it, but lost control, causing the vehicle to overturn on the northbound lanes of Highway 41 in Peshtigo Township, Marinette County. Moments later, the suspect exited the vehicle armed with a knife.
Hands! Let me see your hands! I would wait for that. Hands! Show me your hands! Hands!
No!
Show me your hands!
Area 51. Show me your hands now! Area 51, I got a knife.
Show me your hands! Taking the knife out.
Get your hands up!
Get your hands up!
Get your hands up now! 6 minutes, he's armed with a knife.
Don't move! Don't move! Drop the knife! Drop the knife! Guy, drop the knife! Hands! Let me see your hands! I would wait for that. Hands!
Show me your hands!
Hands!
No!
Show me your hands!
Area 51. Show me your hands now! Area 51, I got a knife.
Show me your hands! Taking the knife out.
Get your hands up!
Get your hands up!
Get your hands up now! 6 minutes, he's armed with a knife.
Don't move! Don't move! Drop the knife! Drop the knife! Guy, drop the knife. Can you talk to us, please?
You're supposed to execute me.
Just drop the knife, man. Just want to talk. Just want to talk.
On the ground! On the ground!
Don't move. Don't. Can you talk to us, please?
You're supposed to execute me.
Just drop the knife, man. Just want to talk. Just want to talk.
On the ground! On the ground!
Don't move. Don't move! Drop the knife!
Down now!
Drop the knife!
After repeatedly ignoring police commands, the suspect advanced toward the officers while armed with a knife. In response, Chief Miller deployed an electronic control device, and both officers fired their weapons in self-defense. The suspect immediately collapsed, and officers provided emergency medical aid. He was then transported to a nearby hospital, where he was later pronounced dead. The suspect was identified as 23-year-old Andrew Lloyd Collmore. In the next incident, a driver attempted to flee from the Florida Highway Patrol, but he forgot one crucial fact. Florida troopers are highly skilled at executing pit maneuvers.
Can you go with how many occupants?
Around 11:10 p.m. on August 4th, 2025, Trooper M.W. Peachman responded to a "Be on the lookout" alert about a stolen vehicle heading south on Highway 41. While driving west on SR 78, he spotted a dark SUV speeding with its hazard lights on. The vehicle braked hard, drifted between lanes, then stopped. Thinking the driver might need help, Peachman turned on his emergency lights, but the driver suddenly accelerated and fled westbound at around 82 miles per hour.
Oh yeah?
1843. Westbound Page. Passenger road down. The number.
Romeo 97. Papa Juliet, Kilo. Westbound Bay Shore. 911.
The driver then attempted to turn the vehicle around, at which point Officer Peachman executed a pit maneuver, intentionally colliding with the car to push it off the road. The driver regained control and continued fleeing west on SR 78 at high speed.
Set it back westbound on time.
Street.
Approaching Del Prado right now. Northbound on 41. Looks like he's going to try to make a right on Del Prado.
Definitely making a right on Del Prado.
We're going westbound on Del Prado into Cape Coral.
Hey, Mars, you check with aviation for again.
That's so far away, am I?
Still westbound Del Prado approaching Avril. Speed 100. No traffic.
Can you go with how many occupants?
You gotta get them southbound. They could be veterans. Let me know if you keep going west, I'm on the store. You should come right across.
We're just past Avril westbound on Del Prado. Speed 210. No traffic.
You sent her not Del Prado from Eastwood.
Approaching Kismet. So he's going to go continue west on Del Prado past Kismet. Speed 100. No traffic.
Definitely. Do you guys have the stop us?
You still remain in lane and keep up release on one page. Just has it on that little super problem with your own. Westbound on Del Prado, passing the diplomat, just over
The pursuit turned north onto Highway 41, initially traveling south in the northbound lane before correcting into the proper northbound lane. The driver reached speeds of 75 to 108 miles per hour before turning west onto Del Prado Boulevard, where speeds ranged from 100 to 110 miles per hour. The suspect then returned east onto SR 78, reaching 100 to 133 miles per hour, while weaving through traffic without headlights or taillights.
just blew the red at Tondela, continuing westbound. Approaching eastbound.
Right there.
Blacked out, just passing northeast Newport Ave, continuing
We just want to know like traffic, continue follow the road. They're at 100.
Passing near Post Road.
Still eastbound, coming up to Indian Creek Drive. Speed eastbound about an hour. Still eastbound, visiting just past Mill Road.
Gonna pin you in a tree. Stop.
Just at the 15, their helicopter was on a call. They were going to try and break away. They don't have enough fuel for 43.
Still eastbound, coming up to Sandville Road. Speed eastbound 5.
10-4 approaching Sandville, 105.
Still eastbound, speed over 120 miles per hour. Or almost at 75, just passing the Lobster station.
10-4.
Still eastbound, we just passed 75. Speed 105.
10-4 eastbound pass for 75.
Continue eastbound, passing back away. Speed 99. Eastbound, speed 115. No traffic. Eastbound, 105. Coming up to Bay Point.
10-4 approaching Bay Point.
Coming off to pit.
While traveling east on SR 78, just east of SR 31, Trooper Peachman executed a second pit maneuver with intentional contact, successfully forcing the vehicle off the road. The vehicle came to rest on the shoulder, and the driver was ordered out at gunpoint. The driver complied and was taken into custody without further incident.
Shooting by 4
10-4, 1 subject detained.
Get in car. Stop talking. Is this a rental car?
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, it's a rental.
1726.
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer and have him or her present with you.
Can you advise the RO
We're being
for the...
If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you before any question if you wish. You decide any time to exercise these rights and not answer any questions or make any statements. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
Yes?
Yes, sir. You have me an ambulance?
What's up, big dog? Hey, you got a Florida driver's license or?
Oh, driver's license. There's a state ID in the wallet in the driver's
Is it out
door.
of Florida?
It's Florida.
Okay, you live local?
Yes.
Are you okay? Any injuries?
He said he was giving me EMS.
A search of the driver revealed a glass tube containing burnt residue in his left front pocket. A firearm was also found inside the vehicle. The driver was identified as Colton Dean Smith through his Florida identification card and a matching photo in his wallet. Smith was read his Miranda rights at approximately 11:31 p.m. After waiving his rights, Smith admitted he fled because he was on probation and did not have a valid driver's license, fearing incarceration. He also stated the vehicle was borrowed from a friend. Smith acknowledged using cocaine around 6 p.m., but denied consuming alcohol.
On the passenger side, it was in the passenger seat.
I'll look for your phone and...
In another Florida incident, a young driver attempted to flee at speeds exceeding 100 miles per hour, but that did not prevent him from ultimately being caught. At around 3:31 a.m. on August 10th, 2025, Florida Highway Patrol Trooper David Blake attempted to stop a Ford Mustang traveling 104 miles per hour in a 45 miles per hour zone on Lee Boulevard in Lehigh Acres. The driver initially slowed, but then accelerated past 100 miles per hour, sparking a high-speed chase.
Signal 4, slow down. 4-8 Delta, Uniform Alpha Charlie. Delta, Uniform Alpha Charlie, we are on Homestead. parking lot. Homestead in Alabama. Homestead in Alabama. Center of the parking lot. Speed definitely illegal. We're on Fillmore Avenue. Delaware Road. Pit.
After a series of pit maneuvers, the Mustang was finally stopped in the front yard of a home on Delaware Street. The driver, later identified as 21-year-old Chapal Shar James Alton Moore, and the passenger, 23-year-old Kevon Sheldon Benjamin, were taken into custody without further incident. Inside the vehicle, officers found a loaded 9mm Glock handgun, 5.7 grams of marijuana, and open containers of alcohol. Moore showed signs of impaired driving, including slurred speech and the smell of alcohol, and later provided a breath sample with a blood alcohol concentration of 0.131. 3 vehicles, including the Mustang and 2 parked Kias, sustained significant damage during the chase. Benjamin suffered minor injuries, but declined medical treatment. Moore was arrested and charged with fleeing and eluding at high speed, driving under the influence causing property damage and injury, reckless driving causing property damage, possession of a firearm illegally, possession of a firearm during the commission of a felony, possession of marijuana under 20 grams, excessive speeding. On the next incident, a driver in Georgia attempted to flee from law enforcement but met a tragic end. On July 3, 2024, at 7:56 a.m., Officer Bonner, patrolling southbound on Highway 23 in Brantley County, spotted a blue motorcycle heading north at 71 miles per hour in a 55 miles per hour zone. The rider's license plate was obscured, and when Bonner activated his lights and siren, the motorcycle accelerated instead of stopping. He alerted dispatch and began a pursuit.
Coming back into the city. It's gonna be occupied one white male, on a blue motorcycle, black shirt. We're coming in the city limits now. I'll keep you updated if he ain't getting too far. Alright, coming up on 520. He's about to run the red light. Just ran the red light. Clear. Coming up on Brantley Street.
The motorcyclist attempted to pass a northbound white Ford F-150 on SR 23. During the maneuver, the rider's helmet struck the truck's driver's side mirror, causing a loss of control. The motorcycle veered off the left shoulder, hit a drainage ditch, became airborne, struck a tree, and the rider was ejected. The rider's body was thrown across Burton Road, landing near a UPSS parking lot fence. Officer Bonner observed the scene, and dispatch was notified of the ejection and crash.
569 is clear. I'm 1076. I'll notify 019. 10-4. Yeah. White Cross ain't much I can do. I gotta do CPR. His head is decapitated. Oh man. sir. I'm gonna try to cover them up as much as I can. Yeah, let's try to cover them up. If I got another one, I would do so. I'm gonna check and see if I got another one, and then we'll go from there. Hey, y'all got another sheet? You got another sheet?
No, sir.
I won't try to cover his head up, but I try to get his body as much as I can. Yes, sir, go ahead.
Restart your record, okay? Restart your record, okay?
Trooper Bonner retrieved an emergency blanket from his patrol vehicle and covered the body until the first responders arrived. The scene was secured and taped off. A cell phone was found ringing in nearby bushes. Sergeant First Class Smith contacted Tyler Johns, who said he was like a brother to the victim and identified the rider as Mark Edward Johns, though he did not know his date of birth. Tyler stated that Mark lived with his ex-wife, Sharon Johns, and that his parents were deceased. He would notify Sharon of the incident. Sergeant Cox used his mobile data terminal to obtain Mark's date of birth and the motorcycle's vehicle identification number. Samantha Young from the Brantley County Coroner's Office pronounced Mark Johns deceased at approximately 7:58 a.m.